Good afternoon. Today for the Loire Valley wines, I decided to come up with a quiche Lorraine as the dish that I was using. While quiche Lorraine doesn't come from Loire, it actually comes from the Rhone region in France. I think that it also pairs very well with the wines, in particular the bacon aspect. All of north of France kind of definitely has a different feel to it than the south of France. So I also love quiche Lorraine too, in the many different ways that you can make it. So today, because we're in the north, starting with butter. What I have here is I have a collection of just some chopped up leeks and then some chopped up pancetta as well. Upon further review, when I was looking at how to make a quiche Lorraine, obviously learned it in culinary school, but to kind of see how many different variations there are of quiche Lorraine, a simple basic dish, it's pretty amazing. So I guess the version that I learned is that it comes with leeks and pancetta and Gruyere cheese. So that's one that I'm going to be making, which could be totally different than the one that you make or the one that you have learned or the one that you think is a traditional quiche Lorraine. So that's what I'm doing. So we got the leeks first. And while those leeks are sweating down just a touch, I'm going to add my pancetta. The reason why I add the pancetta so early and I do it together is I want the fat from the pancetta to come out and absorb into the leeks once again. That's where all the flavor comes from on this dish, I believe. Bacon is really the signature ingredient with the eggs, allowing the bacon to kind of sink. So once we get our ingredients cooked off here, the pancetta and the leeks, I take them, add them to some eggs that I have already cracked in there. Actually need to crack one more. Just drop it right in. I'm also going to add some cream to it. And then just combine the ingredients. The recipe is on the webpage that I have. I've kind of been making this so long now where I can take a look at the color of the eggs and kind of know what the desired level of exact yellow is going to be, to where I know where the proper egg to cream ratio has been met. Then back to how I'm not really doing a traditional quiche Lorraine. Traditional quiche Lorraine has a pastry dough. I like to do mine with pre-made crepes that I make. I like it a little better. It lightens up the dish, and to me, lets the ingredients that you're putting into the quiche be the main ingredient. So, slowly take it. You want to make sure you get all the bacon in there. Then I'm just going to go ahead, tuck over the sides a little bit, and pop it in the oven. For a size ramekin about this size, it should take about 20 minutes to cook. But it all depends on the size of your cooking vessel that you're using. So we'll see it a little bit later.
Good evening, afternoon, or good day. My name is Myers McDougall. I'm the certified sommelier from the Court of Master Sommeliers, working nightly in the brasserie with these two fine gentlemen, Mr. Gary Parker, the owner, and who is our guest here?
Chef Matthew Smith.
Excellent.
Our excellent chef Matthew Smith.
I already knew him, but that's a good intro. So
It is. That's a great intro.
And we have the chef here because we have a quiche Lorraine for wine pairing for the wine club, and you guys tell us a little bit about it.
So, following up on the recipe that I did before, I take the quiche and I gratinate it. Basically what that means is you melt cheese over the top. The quiche is traditionally served either cold or warm. You don't particularly want to serve it hot, so the gratinate actually works really nice because it just heats it from the top only. Still makes the inside room temperature cold if that's where you're going with. I like to serve it with just a really, really simple frisee and tomato salad. How this all pairs with the wine, the quiche Lorraine we were saying before comes from the Loire Valley, which is very close to where we have chosen the wines, the Becker Estate wine, Chardonnay. It is very close to France, so it's just regional pairing, it makes sense. On top of that, the salts from the bacon You combine that with the ripeness of the tomato in the salad. Pairs really nice with the wine. A lot of the earthy notes that you get from that also pair really well with the egg and the bacon, as well as the leeks inside there. And then it's kind of just accented with the saltiness and kind of reawakens that wine a little bit, which is something I really enjoyed with the pair.
Well, yeah, I need a fork.
Yeah.
The way you're talking about this dish, I mean, first of all, I love the presentation. It's a great plate, and I can't. Let's take a bite. Should we do that?
We can.
Think?
Yeah.
So we have the one that the chef has selected is a Friedrich Becker Pinot Noir from Germany, and he wanted this wine because it was on the lighter side, and for the reasons he described, he thought it paired well with the quiche. So let's take a bite and see what happens. Everybody.
After you two. You guys go first. I'll just watch.
You know what it tastes like, right, Jeff?
I think I've had it before.
Oh, look at that thing crumble. Get me a piece of that.
So it's fun for everybody to think outside the box. With a quiche, traditionally you think light, crisp wines, but don't stay inside that realm. With this Pinot Noir from the Pfalz region, I think it really gives you a fun culinary experience, trying a great red wine with a quiche, and highly recommended as we are here. So.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I love the cheese on top.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the temperature of the dish. I know it came down a few minutes ago, but with the cheese melted on the top and the room temperature inside, and then the counter texture with the frisee and the little tomatoes. Little tomatoes, they kind of pop in your mouth a bit, huh?
I think the Gruyere really plays into it for me.
Yeah.
When I'm having the red wine with the quiche, and you did an excellent job of toasting the cheese, and it really works with the pairing. So.
Yeah.
It's really fun to incorporate salt and think about how that plays into a wine. Where maybe a wine hasn't, certain wines maybe just haven't opened up yet or aren't too bright. It's kind of that salt will kind of accent the wine and it almost makes the wine taste totally different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. The salt, sugar, pepper, of course, whatever you're putting in will have an impact on the flavors you're experiencing. This is a great dish. I love the texture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the counter texture of the smooth and soapy kind of quiche, and then I didn't have this yet, but I know what the texture of that's all about. And these little tomatoes, these are little organic things, I bet, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm.
So just to reiterate it, run through one more time, we have Chef Matt Smith's quiche Lorraine with the Gruyere. What else do we have in there, Chef?
We've got the pancetta, which has, if anybody's unfamiliar with pancetta versus bacon, there's a little bit more spicy elements kind of going on with the pancetta, which plays really well with a Syrah, and then you get that smoke too as well.
And then we've got that Friedrich Becker from the Pfalz Pinot Noir, and this is the 2000. Yeah, you love my accent, right?
French for German wine.
I was trying to go Arnold, but I'm like, I don't want to go Arnold. It's from Austria. I felt like I could say whatever.
Yeah.
It was so the Friedrich Becker, and it's the 2007 Pinot Noir from the Pfalz region.
Yeah, wonderful combination.
Wonderful. Thanks, Chef, for coming down and telling us all about it.
Yeah.
As always, we love the recipes here, and they work really well with Wine Club.
Chef likes coming out of the wine cellar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We like it too, so it's not too bad. 12 wines into it, you have some fun.
I heard this is where all the wine was, so I figured I'm going to find my way here eventually.
Yeah, well, just got to find your way out sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.